a floating solar powered device that can turn contaminated water or seawater into clean hydrogen fuel and purified water anywhere in the world has been developed by researchers. The device, developed by researchers at the University of Cambridge, could be useful in resource limited or off-grid environments since it works with any open water source and does not require any outside power. It takes its inspiration from photosynthesis, the process by which plants convert sunlight into food. However, unlike earlier versions of the artificial leaf which could produce green hydrogen fuel from clean water sources, this new device operates from polluted or seawater sources and can produce clean drinking water at the same time. Tests of the device showed it was able to produce clean water from highly polluted water, seawater, and even from the river Cam in central Cambridge. The results are reported in the journal Nature Water. Bringing together solar fuels production and water purification in a single device is tricky. Solar-driven water splitting, where water molecules are broken down into hydrogen and oxygen, need to start with totally pure water because any contaminants can poison the catalyst or cause unwanted chemical side reactions. In remote or developing regions where clean water is relatively scarce and the infrastructure necessary for water purification is not readily available, water splitting is extremely difficult. A device that could work using contaminated water could solve two problems at once. It could split water to make clean fuel and it could make clean drinking water. The researchers came up with a design that did just that. They deposited a photocatalyst on a nanostructured carbon mesh that is a good absorber of both light and heat, generating the water vapor used by the photocatalyst to create hydrogen. The porous carbon mesh, treated to repel water, served both to help the photocatalyst float and to keep it away from the water below so that contaminants do not interfere with its functionality. In addition, the new device uses more of the sun's energy. The light-driven process for making solar fuels only uses a small portion of the solar spectrum. There is a whole lot of the spectrum that goes unused. The team used a white UV absorbing layer on top of the floating device for hydrogen production via water splitting. The rest of the light in the solar spectrum is transmitted to the bottom of the device, which vaporizes the water. A device that can make clean fuel and clean water at once using solar power alone could help address the energy and the water crisis facing so many parts of the world. For example, the indoor air pollution caused by cooking with dirty fuels such as kerosene is responsible for more than 3 million deaths annually, according to the World Health Organization. Cooking with green hydrogen instead could help reduce that number significantly. And 1.8 billion people worldwide still lack safe drinking water at home. It is so tolerant of pollutants, and the floating design allows the substrate to work in very cloudy or muddy water. The researcher says that the device is still a proof of principle, but these are the sorts of solutions we will need if we are going to develop a truly circular economy and sustainable future. The climate crisis and the issues around pollution and health are closely related, and developing an approach that could help address both would be a game changer for so many people.